Become a Better You, right? By Joe Osteen. If you don't know who he is, I'm not greatly into him, but his wife, I think is his wife or his sister. I think his sister. Yeah, his sister. Yeah, his sister wrote a good book, and it's very emotional. Very inspiring story, right? But Become a Better You, right? Joe Osteen. Now, this title, this video, if you have given up your life, your dreams, your goals, you give up who you are. And I was once like that, but I will tell you that I have given up. Like, there was a point in my life that I have given up on my hopes. I didn't know what was my dream. I have given up life. Why? Because of the thing that happened to me. At first I said, why did it happen to me? But then I realized it was for my better good, my awareness. Because I realized it's to change who I was meant to be. I wasn't meant to live a life of a normal life. I was meant to live a life that's different, that's unique. Not to say that what I have done yet. I'm still young, and I still have stuff to do. I still have to, well, not have to. I got to do what's in me. You gotta do what's in you soon. Today is also a motivational video today. Now, of course, this title is "Give Your Dreams a New Beginning." I like this sentence when he wrote it. In many ways, life operates a manner similar to those automatic doors. You have to let go of your disappointments. Let go of your failures. And let those doors totally close behind you. Step forward into the future that God has for you, knowing there's nothing you can do about the past disappointment. You cannot change the past, but you can do something about the future. What's in front of you is far more important than what's behind you. Where you're going is more significant than where you came from or where you have been. The day that changed my life was the day that I had experienced a lot of heartbreak. More heartbreak than I could imagine. I never knew that those moments were the hardest for me. All I ever did was tear came down. All I ever wanted was, someone to be loved by someone I loved. And I ask, how can that be? Why? All of a sudden, everything just came down. I did good stuff, but, things happen, events that I can't control happen, and it hurt me. And I can't believe it. I can't believe that everything I ever worked hard for has just fallen apart. Me, I fall apart. All I ever wanted was to marry this girl, and yet she doesn't want to be with me. How sad is that? Well, not sad in a way, but sad as in I wanted to be in part of her life for the rest of our life. But it didn't happen the way I wanted to. But I think it was for the better. I believe that if we didn't separate, I would have, because all the things that I did, who I'm not that person anymore. Who I am and what I am now is because of those heartbreaks, because of those dark moments, dark times in my life that I have to went through. Everything that it hurts. It's just, I can't bear the thought that life was, when I was existing, life was unbearable. Everything I see is black. Everything I see is sadness. Because when you become sad, your whole world become a dark lens, which you see the world with. If you're positive, you see the world as positive. But sometimes, like this year is dark for a lot of people. nations wide. Everything that we try to do, it doesn't work, right? We try to give our best, but it doesn't. We try to give us a best nudge, but it doesn't work out. Everything. Now you may think this is disappointing video. It's not. You know, I'm here to tell you that you may have disappointment. You may have experienced, drama, tragedy in your life. But today is the day you turn your life around. Turn that a part of you that you can shine. I'm here to let my light to shine through these lens that you watch, the video that you watch on your phone or laptop or desktop. I'm here to encourage you to be inspired by a new beginning. It's coming. For every ending there's a beginning. For every the stuff. It's sometimes we have to let go of who we were, to become something great that inspired many people to do great things in the world. Because you and I are great beings of God's creation. We are created in God's image, right? When we say that, we are creator. We create things. We're not a victim. So many of us are victim in our own head, in our own circumstances, but we can choose to be who we want it to be. We're not trapped by dogma. Most people are. Because if you're in US, you have the ability to choose. Some country they don't have the ability to choose their own freedom. We're so lucky that we have the ability to choose who we want to date, what we want to eat, what we wear, what we want to be. But other countries, they don't get to have that. And then he said right here that ironically, some of the most gifted, talented people go through some of the most unfair, unfortunate experience: divorce, abuse, neglect. And it's easy for just a person to think, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve any of this? So I'm here to tell you that your life can change. That you even if you're in a dark place right now, you can pull yourself up. You can bring it takes time though. It really does. Great book if you want to get it. I'm probably going to do a book review on that. When we fall on our knees, we ask God for guidance. We ask God for to support us, even in our downfall. What can we do? Have faith that some greater will lift you up. Maybe I'm here to lift you up. Smile a bit more. Joy. It's hard, I know. A lot of people, that I've forgotten everything that I tried to do, it was hard. When I realized that the moment that you have failure, it felt like failure, wasn't it? It felt like everyone you surround yourself with, that they don't understand who you are. They don't understand what you're going through. I felt like the dark days when I was there, the point in time where I don't want to be there, but it's there. In a moment in time, I stood there and all I see was pain inside. Everything was painful. And then when I come in contact with people, I close off. I don't want to interact with people because it was so painful. The thing that I experienced, stuff like that. But today is a new day, They said you can do something about the future, but it's also you can do something about the present. The present moment is where you have the power to choose. The choice that you make today will affect the rest of your life. The experience that you have may affect you now, but it won't it affect you. You get to tell the story of your life. Don't forget to live. Don't forget to dream again. Don't forget that you have a gift inside. Whether people are bad or good, I believe that people are good. I don't think most people are bad, but sometimes They have so much hurt inside, they just want to release it. They want to let it out and maybe hurt other verbally or physically, but that's not what you should do. What you should do is stand up, look up, and know that today, even if it's hard, you don't have the things. You don't. Maybe you said you don't have the talent. Maybe you don't have a gift. But I say, maybe you do have a gift inside, but you haven't discovered or uncovered your gift or talent and bring it to the world. Whether it's writing a book or becoming an author or becoming something more. Maybe you want to interact with people with kindness and give them the best you got. Because we're only here for a short moment. We're not dream. I believe that's possible. You know why I say it? Because it's possible. I have felt it. I have lived the part of what I wanted to do. When I was a kid, I never had ambition. Today, I have ambition, more than most. But I dare to dream. I dare to dream big dream. I dare to go out of my comfort zone. I dare to get rejected. Rejection is a universal thing. Rejection because we are afraid of what people will say no to us. It's not. I realized it's not just reject. I realized what it was. Rejection is something else too. The moment that you say that person is rejecting me and they say no, it's not. It's not that person is rejecting you. It's not personal. Maybe they don't have the time. But I realized something. Rejection could also mean you're rejecting yourself. Boom. Because rejecting part of who we are. When we felt down, we're rejecting that we're greater than our circumstances, right? We're rejecting part of ourselves that people say, "Oh, you're bad," or "You're this and that." But we're rejecting a part of ourselves that we're great, where we have the gift, we have the talent to do. Today, you gotta rise out of the ashes and become a phoenix, become this beautiful butterfly. It's time to, if you're in this bubble and you close off from the world, right? You close off because you don't want to feel hurt. I get that. I was like that. I close off from the world. I close off because I don't want to be hurt. Because hurt is painful. And when you close off, you don't give people your gift or the moment of time to make people happy or smile. So, dream big dream. And not only dream big dream, be bold enough to go after what is yours in this universe. I remember Les Brown says that you're a God vessel, right? God created you for a reason. You're here for a reason. You're here to create. You're here to do painting, drawing, do something magical in this world, and put your heart out and your soul into it. And then you give it all you got. You gotta be in it. Your heart, you gotta be in it. Your soul gotta be in it. I want to see the light in you. I expect that. What the? Right? I want to see that you move with confidence. You look up and you smile and say you got this. But I don't. When you're in bed and you have not found what you really want to do, find out, because you want to have joy in your life. A lot of people, when they get stuck inside, the reason why we're depressed, the reason why we're hurting, the reason why, it's because we think of ourselves. We let other beat us up. But the most worst critic is ourselves. We beat ourselves. Not physically, but mentally. We repeat it. And people say you have no. It's the low self-esteem when things hit. When the market crash, when your house been taken away, and when your kids doesn't do what you wanted to do. What you do is take that and tell it to the world. Tell your pain. Not all of it, but tell you how you went through it and how you overcame it. How I overcame my heartbreak of the one I love Well, it take time. I wonder however was it gonna stay like that forever. But it take time. And now I'm different. I wasn't the person who I was when I was with her. I'm still part of me. I am. But this is me. This is the past you don't have to be the present you. The past you doesn't have to be today. You can change who you are. We have the power to that. We have the free will. We don't have to be on the puppet on the strings. We don't have to be pulled. We don't have to be manipulated by the past, be manipulated by the people, but we have the idea to create a future that's more better than most. So, subscribe, like my video, and share this video. Because if you're in pain, share it with someone who's also are in pain. Share it. Share it with the world. Because you feel me. You felt me in your head, but you felt me in your heart. That's what matters. You got it? I'll see you.